Welcome back to Max with RP. In the earlier videos on vectors, we have been exploring the dot product. Today we are going to see one more type of product of vectors called the cross product or the vector product. The output will be a vector, so we are going to call it a vector product. That symbol we are going to use is a cross, so it's also called as the cross product. Now, let us consider two vectors A vector and B vector. A cross B is defined as AB sin theta n cap. N cap is a unit vector which is perpendicular to the plane of A and B. So suppose A and B are two vectors on the floor. You can imagine, you can visualize that this will be a vector which is perpendicular to A and B. Now, it is very important that the direction of ABN, if you look at this figure, it indicates the fact that ABN should form a right-handed system. That is, if I move from A to B, my C vector should be in this direction. As I move from I to J, this should be my K vector. So, this is the definition of cross product. A cross B is AB sin theta n cap. So, modulus of A cross B, which is the magnitude of the vector, is AB sin theta. Any vector, you know, it has a magnitude followed by unit vector along the direction. So this is the unit vector along the direction. So the magnitude of A cross B is AB sin theta. As you can see, A cross B is nothing but this is the magnitude and this is a unit vector. What sort of unit vector? Perpendicular to the plane of A and B. Therefore, what is A cross B? Therefore, it's just a scalar multiple of n vector. Therefore, A cross B is a vector perpendicular to the plane of A and B. Okay, now let us note some points. Suppose we look at B cross A. Then what will you get? B A sine of what kind? Suppose theta is the angle between A and B. You know that BA minus n cap will form a right-handed system. Therefore, A cross B is equal to minus B cross A. If A cross B forms a right-handed system, ABN vector, then B, A and minus n vector will form a right-handed system. So cross product is not commutative. In fact, A cross B is minus of B cross A. Now, you all know that A cross B, just now we saw that is AB sin theta. If theta equal to 0 or 0 degrees or pi, then what will happen to A cross B? Sin 0 is 0, sin pi is also 0. So A cross B will be 0. Okay, now what will happen if A vector is parallel to B vector? Then also the angle, what do you think of the angle between A vector and B vector? It will be 0. Therefore, cross product is 0. So, if two vectors are parallel, their cross product is 0. Now, we are going to see how to actually calculate the cross product. For this, I want you to consider three mutually perpendicular vectors I, J and K. And also look at this circular permutation of the vectors I, J, K. This is for us to understand, or rather compute the cross product of the unit vectors I, J and K. Now, if you look at I cross J, now I cross J if I go like this, is k, because I have to maintain the direction. Now j cross k will be I. K cross I will be j. So this is what, in order to remember this, remember the circle. Okay? I cross j is k, j cross k is I, k cross I is j. Now, you know that a cross b is minus b cross a. Therefore, j cross I will be minus k. K cross j will be minus I. I cross k will be minus j. So this is something you can remember with these figures. That is why I drew a circle so that you can remember. So I cross j is k. K cross j is minus I. So if I go in this direction, clockwise, it will be minus I. If I go in this direction, I cross j will be k. Anti-clockwise direction. Is it clear till now? Now let us consider two vectors A and B. Since it was a long calculation, I already have it in front of you. So let A vector be some AXI plus AYJ plus AZK cross B vector be BXI plus BYJ plus BZK. When I take the cross product and use the fact that I cross j is k, j cross k is I, k cross j is minus I, etc., I get A cross B as this. Maybe you will understand much better if I write A as, say, A1x plus B1y plus C1z, and B vector as A2x plus B2y plus C2z. So if I write like this and use these facts, you can see, for example, here, what will happen to I cross I? I cross I equal to j cross j equal to k cross k will be 0. Why? Because I cross I is 1 into sine 0, followed by the unit vector perpendicular to the direction. So sine 0 is 0. So j cross j also involves sine 0. K cross k also involves sine 0. So I cross I equal to j cross j equal to k cross k equal to 0 vector. So if I substitute, replace I cross I, j cross j, k cross k as 0 vector, and replace I cross j as k and j cross I as minus k. So use this. It simplifies to A cross B equal to IJK. So if in the determinant, it is nothing but the determinant IJK A1 B1 C1 A2 B2 C2. So the cross product of two vectors, A vector and B vector, is nothing but the determinant IJK A1 B1 C1 A2 B2 C2. Now let us see some examples. Let A vector be I plus j minus 2k and B vector be minus 2i minus j plus k. Let us see how to compute A cross B. A cross B will be equal to modulus of, determinant of IJK 1, 1, minus 2, minus 2, minus 1, 1, which is I into, how will you find the value of the determinant? I into, leave out that column, leave out that row, 1 into 1, 1, minus product of this, which is 2. minus j into, leave out that column and row, so 1 minus 4 plus k into, leave out this column and row, I will get minus 1 plus 2. So this is minus I cap, this is minus 3, so this will become plus 3j plus k vector. So this is a vector which is perpendicular to the plane of A and B. This is also the, which is nothing but the cross product of A and B. What is, suppose I also ask you what is modulus of A cross B. Modulus of A cross B is square root of 1 plus 9 plus 1, which is root 11. Suppose I ask you to find the sine of the angle between the two vectors. Okay, modulus of A cross B is nothing but AB sine theta. Okay, so root 11 is equal to, what is the length of A vector? Root of 1 plus 1 plus 4 times root of 4 plus 1 plus 1 into sine theta. So root 11 equal to root 6 into root 6, 6 sine theta, which implies sine theta equal to root 11 by 6, or theta equal to sine inverse of root 11 by 6. Okay, so if you are asked to find angle of course you can find cos theta also. So you can find sine theta as well as cos theta to determine the angle. Suppose I give you a triangle. Let us look at this problem. You have a triangle ABC. I am giving the vertices. You have to find a unit vector perpendicular to the plane of A. You have to find a vector which is unit vector which is perpendicular to the plane containing A, B and C. So suppose I have already mentioned about the direction in my earlier video. So let us fix the direction like this. As they are moving out, as if they are moving outwards from B. Then what will be BA, if I take any vector in a plane and take the cross product, it will be a vector perpendicular to the plane. That is the definition of cross product. So in this plane, I am going to take two vectors and take their cross product. So let me take AB vector cross CB vector. First let me find a vector will be perpendicular, any two vectors. So I have just taken this, is perpendicular to the plane of A, B and C. Now what will be AB vector? AB vector is position vector of B minus position vector of A. So 2 minus 1 I, 1 minus of minus 2 plus 3 J, 0 minus 3 K. What is CB vector? B minus C. So B minus C. So what will I get? 2 minus 3 minus I, 1 plus 4 which is 5j, 0 minus 2 which is minus 2k. So what is the problem? Here we are trying to find a vector which is perpendicular to the plane of A, B and C. The vertices of A, B and C are given. I want to find a unit vector. So first let me find a vector and then divide by its magnitude to get a unit vector which is perpendicular to the plane of A, B and C. Any two vectors you can take. You can take BC vector, CA vector or AB vector, BC vector. Just take the cross product of any two vectors. In that plane, it will always be perpendicular to the plane. Now, what is CB vector? AB vector cross CB vector. It will be the determinant IJK. And what are the components? 1, 3, minus 3, minus 1, 5 and minus 2. Always verify that you have not made a mistake, because if you find that you have made a mistake in the last step, it's very difficult to rectify. So I always double check. AB is, since I am looking at AB, it should be position vector of B minus position vector of A. So 2 minus 1 I, 1 minus of minus 2 3j, 0 minus 3 minus 3k. CB vector, since I have considered, CB vector will be position vector of B minus C. B minus C. So 2 minus 3 is minus I, 1 minus of minus 4 is plus 5j, 0 minus 2k is minus 2k. The cross product is a determinant. IJK 1, 3, minus 3, minus 1, 5, minus 2. This is I vector into, leave out that column and leave out that row. You will get minus 6 plus 15. Leave out this column, leave out that row, minus 6, minus of minus plus 15. So now next minus j into leave out this column and leave out that row. I will get minus 2, minus 3. I have left out this column and this row. So 1 into minus 2 is minus 2, minus the product of these two is 3. Plus k times, leave out this column and row, 5 minus of minus, so 5 plus 3. 5 minus of minus 3. So this will be 9i minus 5j plus 8k. So this is a vector which is perpendicular to a plane of, one vector which is perpendicular to a plane of A, B and C. Now what will be the unit vector? Let me call this as C vector. Now n vector will be C vector by modulus of C vector, which is 9i minus 5j plus 8k divided by square root of 81 plus 25 plus 64. I am sure you can simplify this. 81 plus 25 plus 64. Is it clear? How to find a vector perpendicular to the plane of A, B and C? Let's look at one more problem. Let A vector be I minus j plus k and B vector be 2i plus j minus 3k. Okay, find a vector perpendicular to A plus B and A minus B. You are given two vectors. You are asked to find a vector which is perpendicular to a plus b and a minus b. Now, a plus b will be, just add the vectors component wise. I will get 3i, j gets cancelled, minus 3k plus k will give you minus 2k. So when I am finding a plus b, 2i plus I, 3i, minus j plus j gets cancelled, minus 3k plus k is minus 2k. Now a minus b will be, what will be a minus b? I minus 2i, which is minus I, minus j minus 2j, plus k minus of minus 3k will give you plus 4k. So we have found a plus b and a minus b. So what will be a unit vector which is I have given just a vector. Maybe we can even find a unit vector. Find a unit vector perpendicular to a plus b and a minus b. So n cap will be, let me call this vector as c vector and this vector as d vector. So n cap will be c cross d by modulus of c cross d. Now what will be c cross d? C cross d is the determinant ijk 3, 0, minus 2, minus 1, minus 2, 4. If I evaluate the determinant, I will get I cap into, leave out this column and leave out that row. This is 0, 0 minus 4. So I will get minus 4. This 0 into 4 is 0, minus of 4. Then minus j into, leave out this column and row. I will get 12 minus 2, which is 10. If I leave out this column and row, I get 12 minus 2, which is 10. Plus k cap into, leave out this column and row, you will get minus 6. 3 into minus 2, minus 6, minus 0. So, C cross D will be equal to minus 4i minus 10j minus 6k. So what will be unit vector along this direction? N cap will be minus 4i minus 10j minus 6k divided by root of 16 plus 100 plus 36. Root of 16 plus 100 plus 36 is the length of the vector C and D. So is it clear how to find a vector which is perpendicular to two vectors? So I hope you enjoyed the introductory video on cross product. In the next video, we will solve more problems, and I hope you will get a good understanding of the cross product and how to solve problems involving cross product. Until then, it is goodbye. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe.